noticed how some things, long after they're forgotten, still yearn to be remembered? In a quiet little thrift shop tucked away behind mountains of once-loved treasures sits a small rusty music box. Its paint, a canvas of stars and moons, is now veiled by a thick blanket of dust. It holds a melody, a secret whispered only to itself, a tune that once brought a smile to someone's face. The little box tries with all its might to turn its own crank, to sing its song just one more time. But it's stuck. A harsh, metallic scrape echoes through the dusty air, followed by a defeated silence. A tiny creaking sigh escapes it. From the shelves, other objects watch. A pompous old grandfather clock ticks mockingly. Your time is up! A cracked porcelain doll with a hollow gaze whispers, "No one wants a broken toy!" The music box believes them. It resigns itself to a life of silent memories, its melody trapped forever within its rusty gears. Then one day, the little bell above the shop door jingles, and in walks a young girl, no older than 8, holding her mother's hand. Her eyes, wide with curiosity, carry a subtle sadness. She drifts through the aisles, her small fingers lightly tracing the outlines of forgotten things. While her mother chats with the shopkeeper, a faint, almost imperceptible plink reaches the girl's ears. It's a tiny, hopeful sound. She follows it to the back of the shop, to the dusty shelf where the music box sits. Her eyes light up. Gently, she picks it up and carefully turns the crank. The box groans, sputters a single, beautiful note, and then falls silent again. But that one note is enough. The girl smiles, a genuine, radiant smile that chases some of the sadness from her face. She clutches her pocket money and says with a determined whisper, "I can fix you!" And so, her mission begins. With a soft cloth, she wipes away years of dust, revealing the faint stars and moons beneath. She carefully applies a drop of oil to the stiff gears, her brow furrowed in concentration. She dips a tiny brush into bright yellow and blue paint, giving the box a vibrant new coat, a reflection of the hope she holds in her heart. She adorns it with sparkling stickers of stars and hearts, each one a promise of a new life. Finally, the moment comes. With bated breath, she winds the crank. A click, a whir, and then music. A sweet, magical melody fills the room, a tune that feels alive. Glowing notes, like tiny, colorful fireflies, float through the air, painting the room in soft, warm hues. The girl's lingering sadness melts away. She scoops up the little box and dances around her room, her laughter mingling with the enchanting melody. The music box, once forgotten, is now the center of her world. From that day on, the girl and her music box are inseparable. It becomes her constant companion, her source of magic. On a gray, rainy afternoon, she finds a classmate crying in the schoolyard. She winds up the box, and as the melody plays, the boy's tears stop, replaced by a tentative smile. When she sees her mother looking tired and worn out after a long day, she plays the song for her. Her mother's eyes soften and well up with a gentle, grateful emotion. Each time the music plays, it's as if the world holds its breath. The dull gray surroundings bloom with color and light. The little box finally understands. Its song wasn't just for itself. It was meant to be shared, a gift of healing and hope for everyone it touched. But one day, with a sudden, sad snap, its spring breaks again. Silence returns. The melody is gone. The girl doesn't discard it. Instead, she holds the silent box close to her chest, her heart full of love, and whispers, "It's okay, even if you don't play anymore. I can still hear you." Years pass. The girl is now a teenager, her room filled with new interests and memories. The music box sits on her shelf, a quiet spectator to her life. One evening, she spots it, a nostalgic smile gracing her lips. She picks it up, her fingers tracing the familiar painted stars. She gently taps its lid, a silent greeting to an old friend. And though the box remains still, a single, soft note echoes in her mind, clear as day. She closes her eyes, and a melody begins to form on her lips. She starts to hum, then to sing, her own voice carrying the magical tune she knows by heart. As she sings, the room once again fills with that same warm, colorful light. The music was never truly gone. It had found a new home within her. On the shelf, the little box seems to glow with a faint, happy light, because some sounds never fade. They just wait to be remembered. Thank thank you so much for watching this little story with me. If it touched your heart, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing for more content that we hope will bring a little bit of magic into your day. See you next time.